Leo Haggerty, Amped Up Sports. Time for my thoughts from a septuagenarian column. Since I showed up on April 30th of 1953, my dad was my first and only hero. Big Leo, as he was referred to, even though he was 5'6" in stature, to distinguish him from me, enlisted the day after he graduated high school in 1943 to fight in World War II. He qualified and was accepted into the submarine branch of the Navy, and after rigorous training along with 6 months of intensive study at Morehead State University, he was commissioned into the Silent Service as an electrician's mate. That meant he oversaw what submariners refer to as the Christmas tree, which lets you know if all the hatches were closed with a completely green board, because if one of them was red, you were not going to come back up. You needed a green board to completely submerge without permanently sinking the boat on the USS Seafox from their maiden patrol in October of 1944 until the last excursion in late July of 1945, just 8 days before the dropping of the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. I needed to explain this wartime story and why I'm wearing this hat, because now it will make sense that I traveled Sunday to the Florida National Cemetery to volunteer with my Knights of Columbus, Dr. Gil Ortiz, Council Number 13525, and family members, along with numerous others, to place flags on the graves of the veterans. It is the first time I've done this in my 72 years on the planet, but I figured if someone was doing it to where my mom and dad were laid to rest in New Jersey at Brigadier General William C. Doyle Veterans Memorial Cemetery in the city of Arneytown, it's the least I could do. I cannot emphasize how highly I recommend to anyone to doing this next year. It all begins at 9 a.m. with a bugler playing taps, and that was riveting to say the least. All graves must be adorned with an American flag and the saying of the name of the serviceman or servicewoman, thanking them for their service by 11 a.m., so you cannot dawdle. Amazingly, all 137,000 burial sites, and you're hearing that right, 137,000, along with spouses, that brings the total to around 180,000 laid to rest, was accomplished in 45 minutes. A huge thank you to all that participated in this mammoth effort of respect and admiration. Again, try and make it to the next flag placing on May 24th of 2026 and bring the family. And a huge thank you to the volunteer who placed the flag on the gravesite of Leo T. and Nancy L. Haggerty. I was with you in spirit. Book it, Dano.